if their brains explode the moment they see your face or hear your name, unfortunately, you can't be a strong leader. All right, welcome back to the party, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. You know I do it for you, and let's party. I actually don't have a video to react to today, but I have a clip from when I was on with LFR Family. Shout out to Van. Thank you so much for having me up there. We were talking about Vivek Ramaswamy, and check it out.
Hold on one second. No, this is my fault. This is my fault. This is my fault. Hold on one second. All right. What's going on, Indian Jesus?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good, my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's good to see you. Good to see you live.
Likewise, sir. Likewise, man. Thank you for joining the live, man. How's your channel doing? How's your platform and everything going for you?
It's doing pretty well. For those who don't know, I am the Indian Jesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. So I usually do live streams and videos every day, kind of just covering what's going on. But you talking about Vivek, I was like, oh, this is perfect.
You're a fan of Vivek?
Yeah, I've been covering him pretty closely, and I mean, I was ready to vote for Trump, even though I had been originally like a never Trumper. I was a Bernie bro, and then I got swindled into voting for Hillary. I know. And then, you know, it kind of just what you were just asking Susie about, you know, throwing away your vote and things like that.
Right.
You know, honestly, I think it's that mentality that made me feel like I had to vote for Hillary in the first place. That if I wasn't going to vote for Hillary, then that's a wasted vote, or splitting to, and I just got, you know, so lost in that now I'm like, okay, unless somebody earns my vote, nobody's getting my vote. And so I haven't voted since then. And I would happily vote for Trump in 24. But honestly, I just think Vivek is a better option. In a lot of ways, not in every way, but
you said in a lot of ways. Let's run them down. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go.
Okay. Well, number 1, there's no TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. I don't care how amazing your policies are. I don't care how amazing the people around you are, which wasn't really the case for Trump, but I do think if half of the country, if their brains explode the moment they see your face or hear your name, unfortunately, you can't be a strong leader. That's the first and foremost.
But hold on, before you go into number 2, how is it my fault that I don't like you? That someone don't like me. This shouldn't be my fault. Look, if I operate off of good intent, and while I had the job, I did a damn good job. Everything that was supposed to go up went up. Everything that was supposed to go down went down. But you got an attitude when you see my face. That ain't my fault. You need to tap into your emotions and fix something. So that's just how I look at that. Okay, go ahead. Number 2.
And you're absolutely correct. But the fact of the matter is, even if it's their fault for getting all, crazy about it, they're still getting all crazy about it. And regardless of the issue, when everybody's emotions are that high and everything is so politicized, then we can't get anything done. And so
you saying the media wins?
Facts. Yeah, the media definitely wins.
Man, that sucks.
But I mean, you said something earlier as well about Vivek and how you're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yes.
And I totally feel you, man, because he just seems to be 100 on everything.
Yes. He's on point. Every single time you look at him, every single time you hear him speak about something, anything, I don't care what topic it is, he's on point. So
absolutely. And just to clear up the age 25 thing, he was never saying that you have to be 25 or older. He was saying once you are 25, you get that right. But between 18 and 25, if either you do some type of service, so like military or something like that, or you just pass a simple civics test, the same kind of test that they give immigrants. So that's all that you would have to do. And I think that's an amazing idea. I think, this is just my opinion. I'd be down with making the legal age for everything up to 25. Because, I'm a millennial. My generation are perpetually children. So I'd be down moving everything to 25. You can't drive. You can't join the military. You can't get a gun. Nothing until 25. I'm with that. But no, so Vivek's...
so you're a Democrat? Wow,
no.
You are a Democrat. What's a woman?
Whoa. No, that was very here. No, I like to say more that I'm a disaffected liberal.
Okay.
I haven't really associated with the Democrats or the liberals since 2016, and I had because of who Hillary is, I had a strong dislike for her going in, but the media was just so good at making me feel like if Trump gets in office, the world is going to end. And so I was
Yeah.
like, all right, we got to do this. And then so a little time was going by, and I'm like, all right, they said the world's going to end, and
It didn't end yet.
he seems to be doing pretty all right. And I mean, trust me, there's reasons that I didn't vote for him in 2020. I think he's said a lot since then that has made me feel like a second term would be warranted, and then it would be Trump's revenge and going in and really doing everything that he promised the first time.
So who'd you vote for?
Nobody. Like I said, nobody earned my vote, and so I don't. A lot of people gave me crap for that, and they were like, well, everybody has to vote. You have to vote. You have to vote. But no, I'm not going with this lesser of two evils thing any longer. That's how we got here. Everybody said, oh, the lesser of two evils, the lesser of two evils, the lesser of two evils. Well, where did that get us? How about we vote for the person who deserves to win?
Amen, bro. I actually got tricked by the social media. I mean, I got tricked by the media as well. Yeah, I actually voted for Biden.
I mean,
I voted for Biden.
We all
But
got
that's
those votes.
But I will say my vote for Biden was out of extreme ignorance. If you're watching this right now and you're hearing me say I voted for Biden, please don't take that clip of me saying that and run with it. It was from ignorance. I did not like politics, so I ignored politics. I ignored the news. But the one things that I did know recognize is when the media was telling me that anything Trump is bad. Anything Trump is bad. Not until I started looking into politics with you all on the channel did I realize that, wow, Trump really did his thing as president. How in the hell did I vote for that guy who fallen asleep at the daggone microphone and just going through old folks stuff? I really can't make fun of him for that either, because old is the goal. And a lot of people, feel free to make fun of them yourselves. I might even laugh at some of your jokes. You know what I mean? I call him Hospice Joe on Twitter. The guy is he shouldn't be in office. But at the end of the day, a lot of people that's in Congress shouldn't be in office. A lot of people that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to take you off your original point. You said, I'm going to shut up this time. You said there's a lot of things that Vivek is better at than Trump. So I'm listening.
So, I mean, aside from, the basic TDS, when it comes to how he handles criticism, I think both of them are amazing at it, and they do it very differently.
Uh-huh.
But if you're when Trump gets criticized, he can punch back. And so if you are on the side of Trump, then you're like, oh yeah. But the people who don't like Trump see that and go, oh, he's nasty, which is exactly what I was thinking when I was a never Trumper. Whereas Vivek, like a perfect example is when he was on the Breakfast Club. And that woman was asking him, like, what have you done? What have you done? And he's like, no, I haven't done anything. I'm being real about that. And so I think that, hard to say better in taking criticism, but in terms of how everybody is going to see it. Like, even if you don't like Vivek, when you saw that interview with the Breakfast Club, then you had to be like, all right, I mean, hey, dude did his thing.
Yeah.
And so when, as you get further down that, as we get closer to the election and the criticisms become more pointed and people have had time to look through your past and that shoe might drop.
Yes.
And he does seem like he has the rhetorical skills to be able to manage that and not sound politicky. When the only other person who's been able to do that so far, which has been Trump, and you can't be Trump unless you're Trump.
True. All right. So he's more well, he has a better attitude. he has better control of his emotions.
Well, yeah, just thinking about how do the haters see you? The haters hate Trump. Do Vivek really even have haters like that? What do they, how mad are they going to be?
He don't have them yet.
Not yet. I mean, they're definitely going to come. But for sure, that's the conversation. It's Trump and it's Vivek. I think DeSantis has already burned, his bridge down. I don't know what he was doing. I was all about DeSantis before I knew who Vivek was, and that from the moment he launched, just.
Can I say one thing though? My thing is this: somebody else who is just as smooth and just as polished as Vivek, who did not step up and take care of what they promised, was Barack Obama.
Mm.
And a lot of people thought that he was going to do his thing. He didn't. He had a whole bunch of, ideas, and he was so sure of himself. He was extremely popular, way more popular than Vivek is. He was a black guy, so you thinking that he's going to pull people from the left, the right, the young, the old. He was young at the time that he ran. So it's like believing the hype can get us in a trick bag, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. No, that's a fantastic point. I just wonder if, it kind of was a lot of the establishment saying like, oh, look, we got a black guy. There was a lot of that in that message. And Obama was, he was a career politician as well. And Vivek he was a businessman just like Trump.
Right.
He's out there getting ish done. And so I think that it's certainly possible. It's certainly possible. I've always said you do not get to the White House by being a nice person. So it's certainly possible that he's making all these promises, but everything that he's saying is not only so reasonable, but seems so practical. And if somebody is just willing to actually be like, yeah, let's do that, it does seem like these things are practical and wouldn't take too much political effort to actually get them done. So you bring up a great point. I'm hoping that's not the case. But
well, has Vivek ever gone through anything? Like because before Trump became the president, he had to go through some things. Like you had women coming to the forefront. Of course, they was paid to say he touched my vagina. He did this. He did that. He did this. He was like, "You're ugly. I wouldn't touch you." And then that was another thing. Like, why should you be demonized for being honest? He said, "You're ugly. I'm not going to touch you like that. I don't even
people
want
don't
you."
like honesty. People hate honesty. Oof.
So do you think that Vivek could get through a scandal just as smooth as Trump did and still be able to handle his business without an issue?
Short answer, no. Trump and Vivek were the same crime, same and everything. Trump is going to slide, and Vivek might be able to weasel out of it a little bit, but Trump, he's just on another level with that. I think, but that kind of ties back into my first point about the TDS. I just wish that wasn't a thing. I wish all these crazy people, of which I was one, could just take a step back and realize, all right, he's not a good guy. He's not a nice guy. You probably wouldn't even want him in your home. But Trump is the best leader that we've had in a long, long time.
Why you say he's not a good guy and you won't want him in your home? Oh, you did. That's an example.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
For sake of example. For sake of example.
Yeah.
I got you.
I don't know him like that. I'm not riding for him like that. I'm just saying we need a leader, and the man led.
He led. He's a leader, and I like that. Thank you, Indian Jesus, man. How can people find you, big dog?
Thank you so much for having me up to chat. Yeah, you can check me out, the Indian Jesus Official on YouTube, and at Indian Jesus Off, like official on socials. And I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and drop new videos every single day. I'm actually doing a special show interview, I don't really know, with Peter Boghossian on Tuesday.
That's big, man.
Eastern. I'm hoping that's gonna be my blow up. I think. I hope.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I love your energy. You're extremely intelligent, very charismatic, and I pray nothing but big success for you, brother.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I gotta hit you up about this EveMu or EvMux. I was playing around with this thing, but I'm gonna hit you on the other side.
Well, it's no different from what you use, but we'll talk. Hit me up on IG or email me van.hall@lfrfamily.com, and we'll wrap.
Will do. Thank you so much. And LFR family, love you guys.
All right, peace, brother. Enjoy your weekend.